Hey guys, good morning. Okay, so I gave myself a moment. By the way, it's your coach Tanya Griss. But I gave myself a moment to catch my breath before I went live because usually I sound like a crazy person. Hey Jacqueline. All right, so I just finished day 2 of my journey. Look at the sweat stuck on my nose. Major sweat fest. Today was weights. I'm loving week 1 so far. I read it all. Cheated and looked ahead. But it's cardio weights, cardio weights, cardio weights, which is fantastic because I know a lot of women shy away from weights, but that's how we're going to burn our calories. If you do the weights right and you don't go super, super heavy, you're not going to look like a dude. But anyways, not my topic. My topic today is all about skipping meals. I know all of us have done it. Some of us are still doing it. Oh my God, look at my shirt, disgusting. So, I remember way back in the day, I would skip my meals. Well, not anymore. Look at these bad boys. These are my meals. These are my food groups that I need to eat throughout the day and the amounts. I've done it for so long I can kind of eyeball the amounts, but I do have my containers on my counter for preparing my lunches and breakfast and things like that. But it is so important to not skip meals, and I'm going to explain why. Okay, so would your car run and drive you from point A to point B without gas? It's my first question. Hey Renee, miss you girl. The answer to that question is absolutely freaking not. Once you hit E, it stops. You know why? Because it needs fuel to work properly for you. And our bodies are the same exact way. Our bodies are the same way. Reason why I thought of this topic, why I was working out, is because I was hungry. So I started thinking about food, and I started thinking about back in the day when I would skip meals because I figured no food equals skinny body. No. Good morning, Mandy. No food equals heavy body. I know that's weird. You need to eat to lose weight, and I know that's a weird concept because at the beginning, that concept was weird to me too. Good morning, Mom. But you have to eat to lose weight. You cannot skip meals. Here is why. When you skip meals, your body feels like it's being starved. So it's storing the meals you do give it, and it slows your metabolism. Yes, Etsy. I got them on Etsy. You type 21-day fix bracelets and you'll find them. Sorry, I was answering the question. Great job, Mom. All right, guys, you got to give my mom a round of applause. She started walking in the mornings. So this is her second walk this week in the morning. So I'm super proud of her because normally in the mornings, you know, she just has her coffee and relaxes. But then in the nighttime, she has a hard time getting her workouts in. We need to go back to her coming here to work out, but it's been hard with my schedule. So she's been getting her walks in the morning. So great job, Mom. Okay, so when you do that to your body isn't sure when you're gonna feed it again. So it stores what you're giving it, okay? And won't burn it. It'll burn a little, but it probably is like a 90-10 or a 95-5% where the burning is 5% and the rest is stored. Because your metabolism slows down because your body doesn't know when it's going to get fed again. So your body goes into survival mode and thinks it's being starved, which if you're not eating and you're skipping meals, you are starving yourself. So your body knows that, and your body goes right into what it's supposed to do. Our bodies are very smart. They know what to do with what we're giving it. Okay, so that's why it's very important to fuel it properly. Just like fueling your gas with the right gas. You're not going to put the wrong gas in your car and expect it to work perfectly. That's why you do oil changes and you do things like that on your car. It's the same thing with our bodies. You have to fuel it properly. And skipping meals is not the way to do it. I have learned through this meal plan that I've been following now for over a year because I was like you. I focused on the fitness and I watched what I ate, but I wasn't very focused on my portion and how often I was eating. It's just when I did eat, I made sure I picked somewhat healthy-ish things. So I was never really seeing the results I wanted to see. I did see some results at the beginning. Of course you're going to see results. But then you're going to plateau. And that's when you stop seeing the results. So you cannot skip or starve. So this is how I eat. Okay? I do my workout. I'm going to go inside and have my recover. And then I'm going to have breakfast, which is either eggs or pancakes or something like that. Okay? Then a few hours later, I'm going to have a morning snack. Then a few hours later, I'm going to have lunch. Then a few hours later, I'm going to have afternoon snack. Then a few hours later, I'm going to have dinner. After dinner, that's it. That's it. Okay? But do you notice how every few hours I'm giving my body food? Now that I have started doing that, I can tell what time of the day it is by my stomach. Because my body has gotten into such the routine of being fed every 3 hours that once that 3-hour mark comes, it's telling me it's time. Give me some more fuel. Just like my car going on empty. Same thing. Same exact thing. So that is so, so important to make sure you're doing that. Let me see what Jacqueline said. What is your take on this new intermittent fasting trend? I'm not a fan, but wondering your thoughts. I've read a little about it. I'm not a fan of fasting for the purpose that you need to fuel your body. I know a lot of people are doing this new diet. I don't know if it's the fasting one, but it's basically like they're taking out some foods and introducing some foods at certain times to see how their body reacts. Like, I'm no good with carbs. I know carbs make me bloated. That's when I have starchy carbs. So I just don't do white starchy carbs. I don't really like fasting. Like, if I feel I need a jump start, I do a 3-day refresh, or I'll do the 21-day reset. Just to give myself like a little jump start, like if I went on vacation and I indulged a little bit. But in all honesty, if you go on vacation and indulge a little bit, you just get back on track, everything goes back to the way that it should be. And that's perfect, Mandy. Always have snacks. I always have snacks in my bag. Always. I always have snacks on me. Always healthy snacks. Grapes, some almonds, an apple sometimes I just throw in my bag. Things like that. I always have something on me. Because when you're out and about and you get hungry, you will make the wrong choice. You'll be like, oh, that bag of chips is going to look delicious to you. That candy bar is going to look delicious. That donut is going to look delicious. So you're going to make wrong choices. But if you always have a healthy snack in your bag, you're fine. Your choices are fine. So here's my call to action to you today. I want you, just today, you can do it for a few days. Normally I have my clients do it for 3 days. I think I had Mandy do this at one point to figure out what she was eating and things like that. But every time something goes in your mouth, a drink, a piece of gum, candy, meals, anything that you put in your mouth, you write it down and you write down the time. Then you can reflect on your eating habits. Are you eating something healthy? I can't speak today. Are you eating something healthy every 2 to 3 hours? Are you fueling your body properly so your body can work properly for you? It's when I started drinking my superfood shake and when I started making the right decisions in nutrition that my good cholesterol finally was at its right number. Because that was the only number that was always off. And the doctor kept telling me, up your fish oil, up your fish oil, up your fish oil. I did the 21-day reset and it changed it. And that's because I was fueling my body the way it needs to be. Everybody's body is different. And in order to learn what your body needs, that's what you need to do. You need to write down the things that you're putting in your mouth and what you're eating and things like that, so that way you know. Yes, and there are like Fitness Pal and fitness apps where you can log your food throughout the day. But you need to log everything. Gum, because they have artificial sweeteners and filler shit in it. Anything that you drink, even if it's water, write it down, because that's another thing. You feel bloated sometimes, you feel, it's because of your water. You need more water. So you need to write down how often you're drinking water too. You should be drinking it all day long. All day long. Seeing that I've been home lately, this has been my thing. Keeps my water cool. I don't like it cold, but I don't like it hot. I like that in between, so this is perfect for me. So I keep my water in here, and as it gets empty, I just refill it. So that's my call to action. get out paper, find an app, something that for a day or two you can write down everything that you put into your mouth, so then that way you can visually see how you're fueling your body to see if you're fueling it correctly. So go out there and have a great day. Start now. It's morning time, so you can catch up and write down what you've already eaten or drank, maybe a cup of coffee, maybe some toast, whatever you might have already had today, and you can get started writing that down. If you need help changing it around after you write it down, just send me a message. And you could send it to me, send a picture of it to me, a screenshot, whatever it may be. And I can review and look at what you've eaten in a day, and we can see what you need to tweak and what you need to change to get your body working properly for you. The most thing you want to focus on is feeding it more, because the more you feed it, it's going to burn it as you feed it, and that metabolism is going to get fast, and before you know it, you're going to be burning tons of calories in a day. Because believe it or not, you burn calories when you eat. You just want to eat the right stuff. So go out there and have a great day, guys. Bye.